In number 3, we've got sine of an angle is equal to 1/4. So if we go over here, we know the sine is opposite of our hypotenuse. We draw a right triangle, we draw our angle, and then we draw the opposite in the hypotenuse. And now we've got to figure out what our adjacent is. 4 squared minus 1 squared is equal to the adjacent squared. That's going to give us the square root of 15 for our adjacent side. So now we can answer these questions. The cosine of the angle, well, that's going to be obviously adjacent over hypotenuse, or that's going to be square root of 15 over 4. The tangent of that angle is going to be the opposite over adjacent. It's going to be 1 over square root of 15. Now, typically, we don't leave a square root in the denominator, so we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by that to get rid of it. And then 1 minus sine squared, well, that's going to be sine times sine, and we can tell that sine is going to be 1 over 4. So 1 minus 1/4 times 1/4, that's going to be 1 minus 1/16. And then if I make the 1 into a 16 over 16, that's going to give me 15 over 16. And then we're good. By the way, if you take a look at this 1 minus sine squared and take a look over at A and see what cosine is, if I did cosine squared, that would be the square root of 15 over 4 squared. That would be 15 over 16. It turns out that 1 minus sine squared is going to equal cosine squared. All right, thanks. Watch for watching.